Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good morning, everybody. Yesterday, I explained to you exercise 6, page 370. I solved with you 6 problems. This lesson, equations with x in the denominator. I explained to you how we can clear the denominator and solve it with you 6 problems. Today, inshallah, I'll complete with you exercise 6, page 370. Problem number 7. In this problem, I want to clear the denominator. What are the denominators? I want to clear them. I have two brackets, x minus 1 and x minus 1. So I'll not take both of them. I'll take one of them. It's enough. Multiply both sides by x minus 1. It is the LCM. Okay, I'll multiply here x minus 1, multiply this bracket, this fraction, 4 over x minus 11. And also plus, don't forget to multiply all the terms you have. Also x minus 1 multiply 7 over x minus 1 equal 11 times x minus 1. And then start to simplify. Cancel x minus 1 with x minus 1, what's left? 4. Cancel x minus 1 with x minus 1, what's left? 7. So I have on the left side just numbers. On the right side, I'll distribute 11 by x minus 1. So 11 multiply x equal 11x. 11 multiply negative 1 equal negative 11. Now I have 11 minus 1. I'll take this 11 to the opposite side. Okay, this is minus 11, sorry. So here it will be 11x equal 22. Okay, so x equal 2. I think it's easy. Okay, I said to you in the last period, you have to solve the 6 problems yourself. Okay, this is number 7. By clearing the denominator. Okay, let's see question number 8. What are the denominators? I want to clear them. I have x minus 2 and x plus 1. Okay, so I'll multiply both sides by x minus 2 times x plus 1, but I have to put them between brackets as you see here. Okay, I put these two denominators between brackets and multiply by 6 over x minus 6. Minus, make circle around the negative sign. The same x minus 2 times x plus 1, multiply this fraction, 6 over x plus 1, equal the same two brackets, the same denominator, I want to clear them by 1. Okay, now start to simplify. I'll cancel x minus 2 with x minus 2. What's left? 6, multiply these brackets. 6 multiply x plus 1. And minus, cancel x plus 1 with x plus 1. What's left? 6 multiply x minus 2, as you see here. Okay, on the right side, I'll multiply the two brackets with each other. X times x equal x squared, x times 1 equal 1x, negative 2 multiply x equal negative 2x, so I have negative 2x and positive 1x equal negative x. Negative 2 multiply 1 equal negative 2. Okay, now let's distribute the 6 by this brackets, 6x plus 6, and here 6x minus 12. Don't forget that you have negative sign before this term. So 6x plus 6 as it is, negative will be distributed by all the brackets, by all things inside the brackets. Consider yourself you have here negative 1. So negative 1 multiply 6x equal negative 6x. Negative 1 multiply negative 12 equal positive 12. Very, very, very important. Take care from the negative sign. It's a dangerous sign. And the right side is still the same. Now let's we have here 6 positive x and 6 negative x, cancel them with each other. We have 12 and 6 equal 18. On the right side we have x squared minus x minus 2. Let's collect all the terms of the quadratic equation aside and make it equal 0. Now start to factorize this quadratic equation. X squared factorized into x times x. Negative 20 must come from negative and positive. I want the difference negative, so I'll give the bigger number the sign of the middle. So it will be negative 5 multiply positive 4. Now maybe this brackets equal 0 or that one equal 0, so maybe x equal 5 or x equal negative 4. Please see the video more than one time and solve the problems yourself by clearing the denominator. Okay, number 9. What are the denominators I want to clear? I have x plus 1 and x minus 3. So I'll multiply both sides by these two brackets, x minus 3 times x plus 1, as you see here. Multiply by the 2x over x minus 3. Negative, again negative, because it's important sign. Okay, and also the same denominator, x minus 3 times x plus 1, multiply by 4 over x plus 1, equal the right side 3, multiply the two denominators, x minus 3 times x plus 1, as we used to do. Now, start to simplify. Cancel x minus 3 with x minus 3, give you 1. What's left? X plus 1, multiply 2x. Let's arrange it. 2x multiply x plus 1. Change the order in multiplication, no problem. Negative. Multiply by this fraction, cancel x plus 1 with x plus 1, give you 1. What's left? 4. Multiply x minus 3. And on the other side, 3 multiply the two brackets. I expand these two brackets, multiply them with each other. Okay, let's deal with the right side. I'll take 3 multiply x squared, 3 multiply negative 2x, 3 multiply negative 3. This is the answer. Here, I'll take 2x multiply x equal 2x squared. 2x multiply 1 equal 2x. Negative, I'll keep it. 4 multiply x equal positive 4x, but we have negative sign, so it will be negative 4x. 4 multiply negative 3 equal negative 12, but we have negative sign, so it will be positive 12. Now collect the like terms. I have 2x squared, keep it as it is. 2x minus 4x equal negative 2x. Now collect all the terms aside and make the equation equal 0 because it's a quadratic equation. Okay, don't forget when you transfer something from place to another, change its sign like this. Now I have x squared minus 4x minus 21. Factorize this quadratic equation, these three terms. X squared will be x and x. L21 negative comes from positive and negative. I want the middle term will be negative, so I'll give the bigger number the negative sign. L21 comes from 3 and 7, so I'll give 7 negative and 3 positive. Maybe this brackets equal 0 or this brackets equal 0, so x equals 7 or x equal negative 3. If you revise this exercise, you will find the same answer, but another way. Today we use how we can solve by clearing the denominator. Okay. What are the denominators I have here? I have 2x plus 4 and x minus 1. So I'll put each one of them between brackets and then multiply by these two brackets both sides. I'll multiply by x minus 1 times 2x plus 4, as you see here. I'll multiply both sides. Here, multiply by x minus 2 over x minus 1. Cancel x minus 1 with x minus 1. What's left? Two brackets. 2x plus 4 times x minus 2. And here, other side, multiply by the two denominators. Start to cancel. 2x plus 4 with 2x plus 4. What's left? X minus 1 times x plus 4. Now I have two brackets on the right and two brackets on the left. Multiply them with each other. Expand. When you expand these two brackets, the answer will be 2x squared minus 8. And here, x squared plus 3x minus 4. Collect all these terms aside and make equation equal 0 because it's a quadratic equation, power 2. Okay, so 2x squared, I'll take x squared to the opposite side with negative sign. And the negative 8, still negative 8. I'll take negative 4, positive 4. And positive 3, take it to the opposite side negative 3. I'm sorry, I wrote it here positive, but down I wrote it negative, as you see here. Okay, now we have x squared minus 3x minus 4. Factorize. 2 brackets, x squared comes from x and x, negative 4 comes from positive and negative. I want the middle term negative, so I'll give the bigger number negative. 4 comes from 2 times 2 or 3 or 4 times 1. I prefer to take 4 times 1 to get the difference 3. So I'll give 4 negative as the middle term and 1 positive. Maybe x minus 4 equals 0 or x plus 1 equals 0. So x equal 4 or x equal negative 1. Please solve the problems again by clearing the denominator yourself. What are the denominators? I want to clear them. I have x plus 1 and x plus 5. So I'll put them between brackets, 2 brackets, and multiply both sides by x plus 1 times x plus 5, like this. Simplify x plus 1 with x plus 1. What's left? X plus 5 times 2x minus 3, like this. On the other side, I'll multiply by x plus 1, x plus 5. Start to simplify the brackets x plus 5 with x plus 5. What's left? X plus 1 times x plus 3. Now, expand, multiply the 2 brackets, left and right. Now you have 2x squared plus 7x minus 15 equal x squared plus 4x plus 3. Collect all them aside, make it equal 0 because it's a quadratic equation, power 2. Now you have x squared plus 3x minus 18 equals 0. Factorize into 2 brackets, x squared, x and x. Negative 18 comes from positive and negative. I want the middle term positive, so I give the bigger number the positive side. So it will be positive 6 and negative 3. Maybe this brackets equal 0 or that one equals 0. So x equal negative 6 and x equal positive 3. You will find the same answer by any way, by any correct way. You use it to solve this equation. Okay, but today we use how we can clear the denominator contain x. The last problem in exercise 6, page 370, problem number 12. I have 2 fractions equal each other. To solve the equation, what are the denominators? I want to clear them, x plus 2 and 5x plus 2. So I'll multiply both sides by x plus 2 times 5x plus 2. Put each one in brackets, multiply by here, cancel x plus 2 with x plus 2, and what's left? Brackets 5x plus 2 times 2x minus 1. On the other side, I multiply by x plus 2, 5x plus 2 by all this fraction, cancel 5x plus 2 with 5x plus 2. What's left? X plus 2 and 4x plus 1. Now expand, multiply the 2 brackets with each other, right and left. Then collect all the terms aside, make it equal 0 because it is a quadratic equation. Look carefully here. We have 6x squared minus 10x minus 4. We can simplify by dividing all the equation by 2. So I'll divide by 2 here equal 3. I'll divide by 2 equal negative 5. I'll divide by 2 equal negative 2. Divide by 2 both sides. Okay, now start to factorize this quadratic equation into 2 brackets. You can use the cross way to factorize them. You will find that x minus 2 times 3x plus 1. Maybe this brackets equal 0 or that one equal 0. From it, x equal 2 or x equal negative 1 over 3. Okay, by this way, I finished the lesson, exercise 6, page 370. I solved with you the 12 problems by clearing the denominator. Also, your homework today is to solve from number 7 till number 12 by using clear the denominator. Okay, do them yourself, please. Thank you. Best wishes. I'll send a copy from my preparation with the video to you inshallah on Edmodo.